Yo, what's going on, everybody? So today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do 5 core exercises that you can do that helps you out building skills and strength on your abs. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going up. So number 5 is going to be hollow body hold. Now, I should not stress enough, I should not have to say anything at all, but this is a must in your calisthenics journeys because this is going to be the main bridge for you to actually activate your posterior pelvic tilt the most. And what that basically is that instead of your hips going out, your hips are going in and you're feeling more and more and more of your lower abs. Now, majority of our skills are going to help us activate posterior pelvic tilt. Now, if you're not really good at it or you're not really strengthening it, this is one of the exercises I recommend you do because not only that improves your stability in your spine, it actually helps out a lot, actually activating your lower abs a lot too. If this hollow body hold is way too hard for you, there is progressions that you can actually build up to make you hold the full hollow body hold. Just want to point that out there too, because I know that for some people, it may be too hard and maybe too easy. There are other variations that you can always use to make the exercise really, really hard or easy at the same time. Number 2 is going to be knee raises. Now, knee raises are really, really good for you, especially when you're trying to activate and get to a little bit higher level for yourself when, I want to say, you're doing your lower abs or abdominal workouts in the end. This is a must, especially for us calisthenics people, because most of the time you're going to be suspended off of air. So you might as well get started with this, kind of help you out with the intro of it. Now, the one thing I do really hinder and actually watch yourself doing is make sure you don't use too much momentum. Too much momentum can actually hurt you, or it could really stagger you from the point where your progressions might hinder from it. So take it slow. If you only can do one, do one. If you can do two, do two. Remember, quality over repetition. If you can do 2 quality reps of this, do it. But after that, you can always just hold it or just hold it from your knees up, or you can always hold it down. Just want to put that like that really clear. Kind of like an opinion of mine, but I think it's a must in all of us. But it is called the leg lifts, and this is mostly a progression that you will mainly use for your V-sit. Now, this can particularly be in a way of you can actually activate more in your lower abs. Just be really careful with this and be really wary, because I know that for some people that you may not be able to do it. So what you can do from that is actually, when you scooch up more from your hands, it's actually easier, and the more you go in or go out, it's going to be harder. What this really primarily hits is, like I said again, the lower abs. This really won't be the posterior pelvic tilt activation here. The only time I can see really happening is that when you're actually holding it up, almost like a V-sit shape type of thing, but this is going to be primarily just a way for you to actually activate more for your lower abs. Now, is this a must you have to do? No. This is kind of a little bit of add-on for yourself that you can do if you have nothing else to do or something else is just not too much. But for the next two are going to be, you have to use your gymnastics rings. And I'm going to show you why. Now, number 2 is going to be tuck pumps. All this is that you're going back and forth with the rings, going to advanced tuck and to tuck pumps. This is going to be a really good activation for yourself, and actually a good planche training progression too, because one thing's for sure, while you are learning posterior pelvic tilt, you're actually gaining that form correctly, so you won't be hindering yourself or hurting yourself when you do these type of exercises. Just want to say one thing too. When you're doing these, you will have to actually understand your body. What I mean by that is that the higher it is, the harder it's going to be. The lower it is, the easier it's going to be. Now, this was a video out there that actually introduced this. I've been using it as like a staple to my planche training, and I've been seeing a lot of results from it, because now it's getting me understanding about how exactly I should be activating and actually the position I need for my planche. So let's go on to the next and final one. All right, so last and final one is going to be planks. No, not the ones we see on the floor that get boring and get to a point where they're not even useful. Now I'm talking about planks on the rings. This is a must. This is going to be something for you to actually understand, and actually for you, if you did not see it, to be in planche position correctly form, which means this is perfect form, I want to say, or good form. Because one thing for sure is that when you do this, when you try to activate from an interior tilt, which is not what you want, you be seeing that it's harder and you're going to be feeling a lot on your lower back. Do not do this. If you cannot do the extended planks that you're going back and forth, then just hold it for as long as you can and you get understanding for it. Now, the reason why these core exercises are really, really important is because most of our exercises in calisthenics are going to require you to have a really strong core. Don't ever forget to put in some type of core workouts on yourself in between sets, or just go ahead and do a core workout after your workouts. Just do not forget to train your core, because it really, really is important for you to train that so you can actually get easier skills, progressions, and that we won't have struggle like I did in calisthenics. But that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you like and share, and really, really let me know in the comment section about how I'm doing. I really want to show videos out there to y'all that really does help out, because I really want to help out you out with the community, or if you get confused with about calisthenics, we're all in this together, and I really hope these videos do make a really good, well, base for you, or a good structure for yourself to actually get the skills you want. So let me know down in the comment section, like, share, and subscribe. There'll be many, many more videos to come, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.